important. The tone of the university starts with me. You know, the winning a football game doesn't start with the coaches or the team. It starts with me. Winning a Nobel Prize doesn't start with the faculty member. It starts with me. It really has to be a level of responsibility for me to be engaged with the university in a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week effort. And besides, that's what I love. I mean, I don't, as I tell everyone, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't play golf, I don't do anything. I just love universities, and it's my life. And so anytime I can have an opportunity to engage with people, it is a joyful time for me. It's not anything that I say, oh, I have to look at my schedule, oh, I have to go to that party with those students. Quite the contrary, it's something that I really do appreciate and enjoy. Now, the scale of this place makes it a lot more difficult. I mean, there's 60,000 students and there's me. And so how one engages with all those students is always a challenge, but nonetheless it's something that I really cherish and really enjoy doing, and hopefully we'll be able to do again. Yes. Watch out! I'll show up late at night at their parties, so they need to make certain that they're doing what they should be doing, okay? I don't know, you know, it's I hope that I'll develop a relationship with these students, that they can feel that there's someone that is personally involved with their lives, and everything I can possibly do to make that happen, everything that they can do. You know, as I've said to the students today, their responsibility is to keep me out of trouble too. Their responsibility is to keep me engaged. So hopefully we'll have a great partnership. Oh, you know, the students call me Gordon. They call me Gordo. They call me G squared. They call me, you know, and all with great affection. You know, and you know, a lot of them call me Mr. President, whatever. I mean, I go by just about anything. You know, just as long as they don't call me Fathead. I used to give out once in a while. I'd have a few of these bow tie cookies made just for kind of fun, but. As I thought about it, I thought this is a nice way for me to re-enter the university, was to have these cookies made, and you know, the truth of the matter is what they are. They're kind of an icebreaker. People don't know quite what to say, and you know, don't know quite how to greet me or me to greet them, and so it's just a wonderful way for me to get to say hello to people and also give them something, and a personal greeting from the university and from me.
How long have you been wearing a bow tie?
Since age 15.
Oh, wow.
Since age 15. I have over 900 of them, and wow. Growing, as a matter of fact. You know, I joked about the fact that when I came back to Ohio State, I needed to have negotiated a clothing allowance, because I had to change all these colors and all these other kinds of things. But anyway, I have worn them for a long time. I like them, and they're just wonderful. And you know, you can do things with bow ties you can't do with anything else. If you notice, this bow tie has flip-flops on them, and you know, you can't do those with long ties. You can't have a long tie full of flip-flops, but you can with the bow tie. I don't own a long tie. I'm not certain I know how to tie a long tie. I returned once when I was honored by the university. And that's the only time I've been back in 10 years, as a matter of fact. This is a vastly different institution than I left in 1997. It's a world-class university. It was when I left, but it truly has made its mark on the world. You know, we have a remarkable group of undergraduate students, as you've seen today, and of course our graduate and professional programs are truly world-class. So I'm coming back to a institution that has tremendous strength and tremendous momentum. And also, it's great to see a number of the changes that have taken place. Last night I was at RPAC, and I was talking with the Vice President about how we had the political struggle to get that built, and today I walked in the Schottenstein Center, which was something that I was instrumental in getting built, but I'd never seen it, and the last couple of weeks I've been in the new renovated stadium, which I had never seen before, and obviously so many of our academic buildings, and of course I'm very proud that after all these many years that they are renovating a Thompson Library, which is the heart of the university, our library system. And I think that probably the thing that has motivated me as much as anything to come back is this place is so intensely spirited. there's just a very special spirit about it, unlike any other university I've ever seen. It's because of the fact that it belongs to the people of the state. 11 million Ohioans feel very strongly about Ohio State. People want to come to this institution. People want to support it, and even if they're not graduates, even if they're Denison graduates or Ohio University graduates or any other institution, they still have a very strong feeling for the institution. And so coming back here and seeing these students with a great spirit, but seeing them also among academically so selective, because if you have great students, you have great universities, you have great faculty, you attract a real sense of excellence, and I think that that is the biggest change that I've seen. Ohio State is the greatest academic cafeteria in America. We are Noah's Ark. We do two of everything. We have every possible program, every possible academic endeavor that one can have, and that can be overwhelming. And so what you have to do is you have to take advantage of that. The advantage of being massive is the advantage of opportunity. The advantage of being big is also the disadvantage of being overwhelmed. And so therefore, what you've got to do is you've got to say, I want to take advantage of these things, but I also have to put some limits on that. I tell you what I am looking forward to is getting back into the art and culture scene. I went to the gallery hop the other evening. This is a city that has a strong artistic tradition, and particularly I think one that is growing, and so I do enjoy that. That's something that I really just aesthetically appreciate. I would like to make certain that we have people here from all places and all walks of life, because that's what makes the university interesting. Universities don't produce cars, we don't produce widgets, we produce ideas. And the more interesting ideas that we have on this campus, the better off we're going to be. And that's the kind of environment that I'm looking to focus on. I want to make sure that every student who comes to Ohio State comes here because this is where they should be, not because of the fact that that they can afford to come here, i.e. that we need to make certain there are a lot of scholarships, a lot of support for families. We want to make certain that no one is excluded from coming to this institution because they cannot afford to come to the university. I was telling a mother this morning, I feel like I've been bathed in warm milk. It's just a wonderful, it's been a wonderful way for me to come home, and the warmth and support and feeling of real welcome is something that I am overwhelmed by, actually. Thomas Wolfe said you never can go home. Now, I don't think he's a very good author, so I'm out to disprove that.